Eli Yastrib's log. The nominal goal of our mission today is to recover a sample of a computer virus that's designed to mess with enemy mech targeting controls. However, the clans are famous for their Zelbringen and their code of honor, and this would seem to violate it, so I don't even want to know what it is we're supposed to be after today. It's our employer's business, and, well, all we have to worry about are the mechs standing in our way. I should also point out that we now have something moving at Initiative 10, and for those of you wondering what that might be, we were able to, after our last drop, intercept the shipment of some clan battle armor, and, well, we have some of our own. It's not an elemental, it's something rather different, and I am hoping to sort of show that off a little bit here today, although we'll have to see if the situation calls for it, because battle armor is extremely situational, and, well, in its good situations is extremely powerful. So we have our battle armor riding on top of the Conjurer, which has been modified to field double ATM-12 and an ER medium laser, and it runs just a little toasty with this, but the HEs, 12 damage apiece, 12 missiles, that's one heck of a lot. That's 144 damage potential per ATM-12. So hey, I like it. And besides, the Conjurer still does move pretty quickly. We can get a fair amount of damage potential out of him, although we probably won't get too good use out of our little fireball generator there with our current positioning, just because we're standing in the water. That gives additional cooling, and, well, it's not exactly conducive to burning someone to death, which is the entire intention of our Jenner 2C3. So we will just get guns online, and I'm hoping they brought something better than a Mongoose. Oh, there's a 65 tonner. Okay. We took this deployment for 4 pieces of salvage, and as such I hope to get good salvage, because if it's salvage that's not worth my time, then we may as well have not done the drop. So let's get the Jenner 2C3 on the way and hide behind this little hill here. I think that'll get us better sensor ranges. 65 tonner, 2 vehicles. I hate vehicles, but such is life. And let's see, that is an Ebon Jaguar. We should have at least 1 piece of an Ebon Jaguar, so if we can get 4, but I mean, that's always the game, isn't it? That's always, you know, what you're trying to do here is get as many pieces of one particular mech and salvage as you can. But it's not the Mongoose, and I don't really care about the Mongoose, and let's rip them to shreds, boys. Because the better we do that, the quicker we might end up making a tiny bit of a reputation for ourselves and discourage any sort of counterattack, which, speaking of, that hurt. Ouch. Clan Ultra AC2s pack a bit of a punch. Not even sure what it was that was shooting at me, because we didn't quite have eyes on. That was a little bit upsetting. Let's see if we can get our Medusa to potentially finish off this Mongoose. That should cut some of the vision that they have on us. Yeah, that's a kill. That's a good kill. Good. By the way, this Medusa is currently carrying 3 Clan SRM6s. I have the intention of finding a way to build something with, well, 6 Clan SRM6s. I'm hoping for quite a lot more punch out of that. We will also have an issue this deployment with the Fafnir, because we are, well, our intention is to get up and across and download whatever's in that site. They don't really care to tell us, and I don't really care to know. And the Fafnir is slow as hell, so not really great. It's another argument against the Fafnir, frankly. So we're showing destroy the Lance 50% complete, but there are definitely more than 2 enemies remaining, so I wonder if we just haven't registered ambushers yet. Yeah, let's fire from our left. Definitely wasn't there before. My guess is there's a second Lance. More opportunities for salvage. Also more opportunities for danger. So let's see which one we get, and hope for not getting them both in equal measure once more. Which is certainly some trouble that we've had in this campaign. There's a 60 tonner and a 50 tonner. Let's go ahead and hit that 60 tonner. It's a Gauss Oro, so I'm glad I did that. Don't want those Gauss rifles hitting. He should carry 2 if memory serves. First one? No, looks like a large laser with it as well. Alright, well that's not quite as scary as double Gauss. Yeah, large pulse. It's still pretty scary, it's nothing I want to really tangle with. But it's not quite as bad as it. Bloodhouse moving forward. Just in front of our Marauder there, we are a little bit vulnerable to AoE, but I don't think that'll be too big of a problem. And we might be able to drop off the battle armor next turn. I wouldn't say this one we're going to get close enough, because we have to get the Wolverine up first, otherwise our battle armor will be slow as balls, I think is the technical term, is slow as balls. At least that's what my engineers tell me. It's the phrasing that they all tend to use anyway. Okay, so no point in doing that yet. Let's let them keep moving before we do anything that can draw us into danger. And let's go here. I think that's our best bet. To cross this little narrow section. Not enough for that, that's fine. Okay. Alright, 50-tonner has moved, that's a little bit better. Let's get the Medusa forward, and we can take a shot right at that 50-tonner. Let's hope it's something that we don't really care about, but it might be... that's a Nova. I do like Novas, and this is why I like Novas. But this particular Nova, look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 heavy medium laser. And that's 500 points of damage in the Alpha Strike. That's insane. It's just, it's madness. It's crazy. It's horribly inaccurate. But it doesn't really need to be 100% accurate. You can be 50% accurate on that thing. It's still 250 points with a punch. And with a relatively light tonnage at 50 tons, they even get a pretty decent amount of size delta bonuses to accuracy, which can definitely turn ugly quick. But what we're going to do is we're going to see about either burning him out or burning out the 65-tonner. I don't really know which one I want to do yet. I think this is the better play. Gridlock is of course an ace pilot, and we'll move at 8 initiative, which means that we can get in and get out. And I want to keep those heavy mediums from going online, which means we need to provide some sort of haywire effect and the flame effect in order to discourage active shooting. Okay, so don't really like those deployment positions. Better to get over here and get the streaks online against the Nova, because we still do want a straight up kill there. I'm not looking to take this mech in. Nothing firing. I hate that. Streaks, man. Streaks. You pay so much sometimes for the extra accuracy. I'm not entirely sure it's always worth it. Okay, so this is the long range bracket. What is that over there on the left? 65-tonner? Okay. But we should have extra range as well, which is a bit better. The damage profile's better. But I didn't really have standard ammunition, so ER is what we got. We landed a good smattering of damage there, and for right now, yeah, the battle armor's still just going to be carried around. Okay, let's go in and do our second shot here. And we may as well slow him down to 5. I think that's a good use of that precision strike. Slow him down. That'll allow us to get the Medusa online before he moves at 5. And that's cooking, so we're actually getting some decent cook on him as well. I'm pretty happy about that. This Jenner 2C, man, probably the best design I've ever had for a Jenner. Not saying that the other one's bad, apart from it. But I'd be lying if I said it was as effective all the time. Okay, well, let's slow him down to 4 and use this nice little rock formation to pick apart the enemy formation before they can get in too much damage on us. Some of that was in the arm by the look of it, and a fair amount back into the rear arc, but we're not going to really be able to kill with that, so nothing doing there. Okay, slow down to 6. This is where that Nova would originally have been moving, but it's not now, because we have slowed him down. And let's just stand and shoot, double ER at large, and let's actually precision strike again, slow him down to 3. Really just take this guy, hopefully, out of combat this turn. Doesn't quite look like it. Okay, well, we need a different target up here, and so I think we're going to go with Conjurer forward. We are fast enough, in theory we can escape decently well, so I'm not too concerned about that. I would like to get the HEs online. That's the Ultra AC2 vehicle. It's a little scary, honestly. Let's see how our HEs are looking. Nope. Not good enough. So let's follow up on the Oro, because we have done some damage to him. But we'll save the Precision Strike for next turn and we go in with double HE ammunition. I think at this point, let's dismount the battle armor. And we'll dismount there. Good, and then we will jump out of the way and see what this gnome battle armor can do. So, turn on all the guns. Come on. And we could do target prediction, but I think better to do a precision strike for this one because we are halfway through our turn already. Let's take a look. Not as much accuracy there as I was hoping for. Pretty heavy punch though for battle armor. Really wasn't too bad. This guy has an absolute ton of... Oh geez, ouch. Okay, well, if we lose our battle armor pilot on the first day, I will be a little bit unhappy. That was quite a big smack. I think it was accidental too. I think they were going... That was not accidental. Alright, so the battle armor's drawing fire. He will move at pretty high initiative, but we need to get him out of the way soon, because that was an immediate deploy into somewhere I'd rather not be. It never goes how you want it to, does it? Okay, so Marauder's online. We need to kill the Oro. Pretty low chance of it. Yeah. Alright. Well, we are getting there. We've actually gone most of the way through both of his sides, although not through the front, which is kind of annoying. So, it's interesting. MGs, Flamers, and SRMs are actually particularly deadly against battle armor once they've been damaged by something, because the amount of internal structure on the battle armor is pathetically small. It's just tiny, it's abysmal. But that makes them particularly vulnerable to crit seeking. So let's get in here with our Blood Asp and, well, crit seeking style weapons. It's not technically crit seeking, I guess. So you can get a leg, got a leg, left torso out as well. Pilot bleed out in 2 turns. Don't know if I want to. Ooh, Jack, nice. Only 2 salvageable parts is not quite what I was looking for there, but I guess I can't really complain too much. I mean, I can, just won't do anything. Fafnir is just way too slow. Way too slow. I already have the Clan XL engine in there, and it's, I believe, a Core 300, but improvements to the core size didn't really get us that much more. Can I get out of the way here? Yeah, I believe so. I think this should be sheltered from most directions, if not all. And then we'll just brace. And that gets him out of dodge. Good. Can I come up around this way? I can. Oh, we're cooking with gas now. Pun definitely intended. Okay, let's get up here. We could try to go into the back of the Ebon Jaguar and heat him up a little bit. Or we could go after one of the vehicles and try to really spike in that heat damage. But if we go to the vehicles, you know, why do this right now? Why do this when they're still going to shoot us and they're going to hit my light Jenners? Where did... Oh, what the... That's insane. That mobility is insane. It would take me 3 turns to do that with my fastest mech, and he just ripped open our back. Basically for free. That was impressive, and in all the wrong ways. Okay, very well. Can I get a kick here? No, that's a charge. I don't really want that charge. I don't really want... Well, actually, I might want that shot. Let's see what kind of shot I can get here. Go right there. I'll turn on the high explosives. 3 evasion pips should draw a little bit of fire. And let's go there. Yeah, good. And I would be surprised if the Oro wins, but I've been surprised before. There it is. That's a kill. Good. Unmarked opposition. Gotta love it. Wonder if it's technically their base defense, I guess. I don't really know. Okay. So we have 2 men moving at 5. That's the Ebon Jaguar. Definitely was a good idea not to move the Jenners. Although we'll see if our upgraded Wolverine can do anything. That's a Thunderbolt. Traditional Thunderbolt? Hey, what are you doing here? Okay, it's an Epsilon Lance. This is a partially upgraded Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt C. Fantech on the inside, Inner Sphere Mech on the outside. Prior to most of the design changes that make the clans so famous. Okay, let's hit that pike suppression vehicle. Or would it be better? Well, no, we'll do this. That was a lot of drill. Not enough. Ouch. Goodness gracious. Is that structure on ahead? No, that structure's on my left arm. Because of course it is. Goodness gracious. Okay, well they've all moved. And that at least gives us some recompense here. Let's go in right there, let's go for a kick. And before we do, actually let's pop Vigilance. Because that will inspire the rest of our crew. And land the kick and land... yeah, we don't even need anything else. Goodness, I love stepping on tanks. You'd call that overkill, but I call it justified. So, let's see. We have the pike suppression vehicle, 25 left in this front. Ebon Jaguar is honestly too much of a threat right now to take down smoothly. Or at least that's what my gut's telling me. We'll see what the rest of me says. And the rest of me says, do something stupid, because why not? So we're going after the Wolverine, well, not the Wolverine, the Thunderbolt here. Streaks, should get some good contact. Yeah, not bad contact. And for what it is, right? Going through the front of a Thunderbolt with that is never going to be the best idea, but... oh, I so badly wanted a front shot. Okay, his left-hand side is also damaged, and that's the left that we're going to be shooting into. We're going to cook ourselves a little bit with the AoE flamers here, but if it gets us a tank kill, that pike support vehicle is so deadly we need it. Good. That was an unholy amount of plant launcher autocannon too, so holy cow. Okay, so we have the Blood Asp. Can we get up and moving? Can we get any sort of targeting? No targeting on the Ebon Jaguar possible at all. Great. Which of course does not actually mean great in this context, because... oh shit. Anyway, we can get the double Gauss rifle onto that Thunderbolt. We can also Battle Lord. This will give us increased damage and hit percent. 1-2. Not bad, unsteady. A lot of damage in now. That's starting to look reasonable. And we have the Medusa, who has exposed rear structure and also a very nearly exposed left leg. So let's try and get a right side facing on whatever it is that we're going to be shooting at. We're unsteady enough that I can't even go. Okay, fine. Right side facing, well, center facing, because I can't expose my back to the Ebon Jaguar either. This should sink some of our instability, just a bit of it. There it is. And double ER large. 1-2. That was structure exposed. That's what we like to see here. That's what we like to see indeed. So, but on battle armor, I don't want to move yet. We do risk him by not moving him, but I'm okay with that risk. I'd rather risk the battle armor than the mech. The rear shot here is a little bit questionable, because we had already opened up some of the front armor, not any of the rear armor, and we are paying for that a little bit. But it was done with intention. And the intention is this. Well, it's precision strike, and these guys do some amount of damage. Let's see if we can rip off the side torso and cook him to boot. No, but that's a lot of gyro crits. Not really what I was hoping for. What I'm going to have to do for right now. Let's go down to 7 and then 6, and our Conjurer has damage to the left. We can expose the right, but that's a rear shot in against him. Okay, what can our Medusa do? That is good enough for me right now, because we might be able to knock him over. Let's shoot. Large Pulse destroyed. It hits. Has to be, yeah, he's not happy. And why would he be? I wouldn't be happy with that. Kidding me? I want to move this guy. Yeah, let's do it. Don't want to expose my back there, but we have taken off some of the guns from the Thunderbolt, including the Large Pulse. Not completely needed, but as much as I can get. And you can see, I mean, once we are able to close with the Wolverine, well, with the Conjurer rather, that's going to take a while, I would say. That should be pretty deadly. 50% accuracy is the only thing that saved the Yevon Jaguar there. But I wonder if we can change that. No. Okay, so let's jump, let's move. And we'll get the Gnome Battle Armor online. Only the LRMs. Suit target prediction, a little bit late, probably should have done it previously. This gives everybody, other than us, a bonus to accuracy, but only for the remainder of this turn, and I'm just hoping to knock that Thunderbolt over with the LRMs. There it is, there's a knockdown. Already Panic Pilot. Could well be a Punch-Out. If we're lucky. Out injured, no Punch-Out. Okay, here it comes. Yep. Oh, jeez. By the way, unless the entire Battle Armor unit is destroyed, those get translated to pilot injuries. So our pilot is not happy, but I don't really mind that much because, well, I'm heartless. Heartless fellow, and he's a new hire. We have a medbay, that's what medbays are for. I've been in them myself recently. You get used to it. It's never pleasant, but you do get used to it. So, pilot injuries, I want more, well, there's no ammunition explosions I can get here. Let's go for the dome piece, why not? Oh! We got it! 5% chance, rolled twice. 4 salvageable parts. That could well be our salvage, because we get even one other Thunderbolt, which I think we have a Thunderbolt part. And we can get ourselves a Thunderbolt online, which would definitely be an upgrade to our current capabilities. So, what's my best accuracy here? Probably this. Let's do it. I care less about the Yevon Jaguar parts now, so let's go right through the front. 1, 2. That's pretty good. I mean, yeah, we ripped off an arm, but... there's always a price to pay. So, hopefully we don't kill our own battle armor with this, but I'm taking a shot anyway. And we killed one. Oh, I'm so sorry. We'll talk about this. You might get a raise for that. Friendly fire. I do apologize. Okay. It's almost like the repeated injuries, trauma, the death of my entire company, well, basically the entire company once over, followed by the death of a couple that have made it out since then, is kind of making me a little bit of a worse person. So, it's not really a justification so much as it is an explanation. Well, we'll jump away. That's the op 4, so we're evacing. Hopefully we'll have another mech or two online as a result of this mission, but, well, until next time, we'll see you around.